Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based strategy game Antihero. Game features a campaign mode where you follow a couple characters going through Victorian London trying to defeat other bad thieves along the way. Also has online play where you can both play in real time and asynchronously, which works really well in this turn-based game. It's a pretty good feature. Sends you an email every time your opponent submits a turn, and the games are fairly quick where you can finish them in a couple days. And then also skirmish games against the AI. The campaign features increasingly more difficult scenarios that gives the opponent AI better starting positions and more resources to deal with, which honestly isn't very necessary because the AI is pretty good at the game as it is, as you'll probably see when I play it in a skirmish mode. Skirmish includes 4 maps, which doesn't seem like very many, but the actual building locations are randomized each time, although the layout's the same. In the basic scenario, what you want to do is accumulate victory points, which you do by achieving various objectives, which you'll see on the loading screen. The other maps basically give you alternative means to accumulate victory points along the way. You can customize your rules if you so choose. I'm going to just do the default. And you can choose a character, which you unlock in the campaign. I basically stopped in the campaign where I felt that the scenarios were too unbalanced against you, and I played them a couple times and kept losing, so I was like, I don't need this. So I ended up playing more online and against the AI in skirmish mode beyond that point. So we'll just pick the default guy. So basically what you can do is you can accumulate victory points by killing specific neutral characters on the map. You can purchase a bribe through using research points, or completely infiltrate churches in order to accumulate blackmail along the way. So what you do is you have your main character who can go out and scout. They can also burgle houses for cash, and then we'll get to all the other characters along the way. Usually on your first turn, it's a good idea to put one of your units inside of a trading house, which is what I'll do. So you have to scout all of the unknown territory, and then you can burgle a house, which will give you resources, and then you can put units inside of those locations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock the ability to place urchins inside of buildings. And it comes with a free urchin, which I'll immediately send to the trade house. And what will happen is they'll give me an extra lantern for research every turn. And that's a pretty standard first turn in the game.
Can I help you?
So there's your first assassination contract, has 4 hit points. So there are multiple ways of playing the game, strategy-wise. One of them is to basically go for the assassin, which is basically a one-shot, one-kill sort of thing unit that you can get. Another one is to go for the truant officer, which takes all of the urchins out from a building in one shot. And another one is to go for a gang/thug victory, where gangs can attack enemy units. And then you can fill them up with thugs, and then you can also use thugs to block off portions of the map from your opponent. Those are basically the strategies to do that. And then you can basically counter each of those strategies by going for one of the other ones, and the AI is particularly adept at doing that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to scout this, because that's probably, you get these little characters here who block the paths, but you can also kill them, and that's basically how you level up your gangs. And I'm going to scout this. Got a church. And I'm going to do the scout here to give him an extra action. And then I'll probably go for a gang next turn. There's an orphanage that will make urchins cheaper, so I will recruit one and place one in the building there. In each of the buildings you get a bonus for having one character in there, one urchin in there. Like, one urchin gives you a lantern per turn here. If you fill them out with 3, it gives you 2. So there's no real reason to have 2 sitting in a building. You can usually max it out in one turn. Here, urchins cost 1 less gold, which is good in the long term. And then they can actually evict enemies from other structures if you fully max that building out. So that'll be turn number 2. So collect my little resource there, wait for the AI to go. Your master, they're already killing stuff. Your master thief is really needed for scouting. So I'm going to go for the gang, because I need to level this gang up. Because I'm going to try to do an assassination victory, I think. But we'll see. So I'm going to send him go and attack that guy. Once they make a successful attack, you can pick what level up they get. So I'm going to do extra damage. So now you can insta-kill anything with 2 hearts. So what do I want to do? Let's scout that. Let's go for the church. And let's scout what's going on over here. Which is another trading house. Which is good. Alright, so I'm going to get 2 urchins. I'm going to place 1 in each.
Alright then.
Every time you buy a unit, the next unit that same turn becomes more expensive.
Okay.
So for better or for worse, my strategy is to kind of claim as many buildings as you can, because again, you don't get any extra resources for having 2 urchins in a building. It's just up to 3. And then that'll be my turn, and then the AI will no doubt mess with my plans. Probably go for the trading houses, leveling those up.
Can I
There
help
goes
you?
the Snodgrass. So they are going for whatever building that is, and basically nothing else. This is probably... Yep. So I'm going to kill him with this.
Sure.
And I'm going to go more damage. I want to level him up fully so I can go after the character there. I'm going to get my thugs. You get a free thug. You can do one of 2 things with them. You can place them in specific locations around the map to block the opponent for 2 turns, or you can add them to the gang, which increases their attack or their health rating. So now the opponent needs a 3 hits to take them out all the way. So I'm going to scout that. So there's a bank. That's good. And I might actually just take that. So I'm not too worried about him getting all the way on this side of the map yet. Alright, so let's put an urchin in there.
Right away.
I'm going to get 1 coin per turn from the bank. If I fully do that, I get 3 per turn. But again, no bonus for having 2. Now, what do I want to do? Nothing, probably. I think that'll be it. I'm going to save my coin for next turn so I can fully get these trading houses and stuff. Alright, so get all my resources here. I'm actually in pretty good shape, but we'll see what actually happens. That is a state, and they're going for kills as well, you can tell. There you go. It's starting to block. But that's okay, because that'll give me essentially a free
Let's go.
thing here. I'm going to go full damage upgrade. Alright, let's see what I want to do. Let's go after this, see what this is. That is an estate, not very exciting. Let's go scout this. There's their thing. Oh my gosh. 5 health, but only 1 attack rating. So I'm not too concerned about that yet. They've been going gang heavy. Let's see what this is. That's another estate. Estates aren't... I've actually got a really good starting spot, to be honest. Alright, so let's
I'm on it.
do that.
What? Course.
Do that. And then because the urchins are getting too expensive, I'll wait for the next turn to do anything else there. Now, what do I want to research? I probably actually want to do the saboteur. Honestly, I'm probably going to go sisters because they have that fully upgraded gang. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because they don't have very many buildings where the truant officer is worth it. So I'm going to... Now, normally I would protect this, but I don't even think they've scouted over here yet. So I might actually just go and set the trap at the bank. Just in case they are feeling a little frisky over there. So, what do I want to do? I could... Let's put another thug up. Actually, let's thug this.
Okay.
Alright. I'm assuming that the little character guy is going to move. Not a surprise, but that wasted his thing for the... Oh man, he's... Good lord. Yep, see, I knew it. Okay, so it is my turn. Yep, I knew they were going to move. Okay, but I can scout that location, so I'm going to take that out right now.
Is that all?
So you take that.
Let's go.
And give me my victory point. Alright, now I'm going to do the gold per kill. Yeah, they're doing thugs. You can only have one gang at a time. Alright, let's see what this is. That's that. Okay, let's go... I want to get jewelry sisters. Even though I don't even need the jewelry. Alright, so let's go... Let's get this trading house all the way
Right
up.
away. What? Course.
Because I need that gang gone. I need to take that thing out too, for that matter. Let's put him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not where I wanted, but whatever. Alright, one more turn. I might actually just burgle with him. Alright. I basically have another victory point in the bag from the church. There's a new assassination thing. Now with 5... Golly. That thing's scary. Going so many thugs. Alright, so... I don't think I can get to him yet. But now I can.
Let's do it.
Bye. All of your hard work. Alright, so what do I want to do now? Yeah, I'll just do that. And let's take that guy out. I should probably hard him up again, although he doesn't... Well, assassin, I'll take him out anyway, so... So I gotta kind of keep this guy blocked off. Alright, what else do I want to do? Get this church up?
Hello.
Doesn't really matter.
Boy.
I mean, I could wait another turn
away.
to do that, you know. 2. Alright. Actually, might do, since I'm at the top of that, I might actually do the bribe for my next upgrade.
Off to the pub. What?
I've got pretty decent map control, although she's scouting at night. There's you. So there's the new gang. Alright, so should be able to do a contract thing. Right? Yep. So there's another victory point. So that is that. Alright. Oh, what do I want to do? Well, I want to take this person out. Oh, yeah, I'm being blocked in.
Yeah.
These stupid things.
Sure.
I really need to protect this guy. From an assassin. I'm worried about assassins.
Okay.
And I think she can get this way too, so I might actually do another thug here.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming that can guard that. I'm kind of paranoid about my gang here. Alright, well the question is, what should I do? Just scout these people, basically.
On my way.
Hello. Now with the 5, I'm gonna have to, because he's only 4. I'm gonna have to get the. He has a dagger upgrade. I'm gonna have to do that next turn. Let's do this. Because I want him, and then I'll just be 1 victory point away from winning. And in fairly good shape. I got really lucky with this map. With a church, an orphanage, and 2 trading houses right next to my base, that's like insane. Insanely lucky.
I am
Okay, that's a good location, I
done.
guess.
Done.
And those guys are gone. Must be another estate. Sucks for them. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Alright. Great. Look at how insane that is. That's insane. Alright. Let's get this this next contract gone. So I need the dagger. And I'm gonna attack. There we go. And then I'm gonna get my gang and finish them off.
Of course.
So now I just need 1 more victory. Not really many upgrades left. Alright, so I want to do this. I want to do that. Because that'll win me the game if I get the second bribe. So I can actually probably fully upgrade the bank too, but I want to kind of protect everything. I can do another assassin person. And just take out this gang thing. I can take him out now. Doesn't even really matter.
Let's do it.
Hi. Sorry you wasted all your money on that. Alright, now what else do I want to do? I might lose this guy, but I don't think it's going to even matter because I want to do this. So I really only need to survive like a couple more turns and then I'm good. Alright, let's just burgle junk. Let's get more coins. Yep, that's good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Am I happy with that? I'm happy with that. Yep. No, seriously, I'm happy with that. There we go. I should have no problem, but we'll see. 6. And the AI just got destroyed by their spawn. They had absolutely no useful locations here. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. But I don't need them anymore, so it doesn't matter. I knew it. Okay.
Off to the pub.
I need one more lantern, and I can win. Oh, no, I don't. Ha! I win. Done. There you go. That's it. That's Antihero. Interesting little strategy game. I'm not terribly good at it, although you couldn't tell by this game. It's actually probably the best game I've ever played. It's beat him 5-0. And actually, most of that was thanks to the randomized maps, where they just had crappy starting location with just estates around them from what it looked like. And I had like all the good stuff on my side. Campaign gets unnecessarily difficult. The AI actually plays really good. They have a different strategy each time they play. This particular game, they had a very thug-heavy strategy. And they just, if they would have had better starting locations, I think they would have done better. So, you know, the campaign gives the AI all these concessions that are really unnecessary and doesn't really need them. I'm a big fan of the online play supporting asynchronous games, especially, you know, if the game doesn't have a very high population, then you can just, you know, submit a couple turns a day and be done with the game in, you know, half a week or so. Most of the games, this lasted about 10 turns. That's probably about right, 10 to 12 between each player. It also has real-time play online, too. You know, it only has 4 map layouts, which seems kind of restrictive. And it is, but where the buildings are randomized, so you do actually have different strategies to employ every time. And there are multiple strategies you can do. You know, you can go for a thug strategy, or go for the assassin, or go for the truant officer if the other guy... Like, that's probably what I would have done against me, because I was basically filling up all of the buildings there. Or you could go for, although I never really go this way, but giving the Master Thief the ability to have a lot of damage. That's more of an end game thing, or have a second gang. So this is more of a violent, you know, violent strategy. Although I didn't use it, you can, if none of these upgrades are good or you don't have resources for it, you can take gold or lanterns each turn, and then go for the bribery here. And there's, you know, different ways of getting victory locations. You can control the church. Over here for, you know, victory thing, and on other maps you basically control other structures for more victory points. You can assassinate the different characters that move around the map, or you can just use basically your research points for technically, you know, it's a research victory. There's also different strategies into who you, you know, where you put your units. You have your urchins that basically bring in resources and then give you other special abilities. Your thugs that can guard an area or upgrade. Your gang, which is used to attack things. You have your saboteur, who can lay traps, and also fully scout different neighborhoods. You have your truant officer, this guy that I didn't need to purchase, that'll evict all the urchins at once. So they could have come and just taken all 3 of these guys out of the church at once if they wanted to. And the assassin that basically insta-kills anything on the map, which is very useful when the opponent has a fully upgraded gang, or if you want to go after the assassination contract that's on the map. So, you know, definitely a recommended game. Interesting setting. Different paths towards victory, a very capable AI, everything you want to look, you know, replay value with the randomization in the maps, everything you look for to having a turn-based strategy game with long-term replayability. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.